Okay. Well, Caden, I wasn't out there, but I was reading the play-by-play. Looks like you gave up a couple singles and then got the DP ball. What'd you throw on the double play ball? And after a rough start in the first game, kind of what were you thinking when the first two guys got on?
Uh, threw a breaking ball on the double play ball, and I'll just try to go out today and attack the zone, build up, and feel like that's what I did. Let the defense work, and everything turned out well.
I think you had 8 strikeouts, 7 in a row. What were you striking these guys out with?
I had strikeouts on every pitch. I think I had a couple on breaking balls, two on changeups, and a couple on fastballs as well. So
All right, Hutch.
Yeah, Caden, I mean, to end the fall like this, I mean, do you think this was kind of a good last message to send to the coaching staff to maybe vie for a spot in the starting rotation?
yeah, you always want to go out and do well. So to end the fall on a good note like I did today, I think it's a big confidence booster to move on to everything and see how everything plays out.
You kind of have your sights set on starting.
That's always the goal. I think whenever you play baseball and you're a pitcher, I think that's what you want to do. So that's what happens. That's awesome.
Matt.
Hey, Caden, how tough was it to throw with the weather like it was today, and how much do you think that gets you ready for what you guys will see, assuming that the season starts on time in February?
I mean, it was when you were out there throwing, it didn't really feel that bad. It doesn't really affect you, but the big part is moving around in between innings and everything like that. You gotta get somewhat of a routine. So in between innings, I really didn't stop moving around. I never really sat down, just pacing throughout the dugout and everything like that. I think that's the key for me to be able to handle colder weather.
I think there were about 2 or 3 batters where you got them swinging at strike three in the dirt. Was that the breaking pitch you were talking about?
Yes, sir.
And then,
Go ahead, man. Sorry.
well, I was just going to say, I know you had a little bit of bad luck in that first start that you had in game two or last week. I'm sorry, in game one. Just how much better did you feel like you pitched today, though?
Oh, I mean, I feel like it was pretty much a night and day difference between last Friday and today. Fixed some rotational stuff in the bullpen this week, and then everything played out well. So.
Robert.
Sorry, it's kind of noisy here, Caden, but I don't know if you've already answered this. What do you and the rest of the pitching staff have to do to get right before the season starts?
Here for the next, 6 to 8 weeks, we're gonna work out and try to get bigger, faster, and stronger. And we're gonna take a little bit of break from throwing and move on from there. Just get in shape, or stay in shape, I should say, and move forward from there.
All right, Bob, do you have another?
Yeah, Caden, Dave Van Horn was saying before the series that he thought this was a really, really deep pitching staff. It was going to be hard to figure out who to travel with. There were going to be a lot of good options. Kind of, how do you feel about the pitching staff and its depth?
Oh, I mean, we're loaded. We got, we probably have 8 or 9 guys that are 95 plus, and then the other guys that don't quite throw that hard are very close to it. And everybody has multiple pitches. Everybody fills up the zone. So it's definitely really competitive whenever you go out every weekend, and you're definitely trying to get hitters out and just make an impression, try to stand out from everybody else. So it's very challenging, and it's good competition.
And you guys, I guess, won. That's not like you're playing LSU or something, but is it fun to win the series?
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess that's the whole goal. So to come out and we had a rough start the first day, obviously. So then to come back and bounce back like we did, I think that was fun.
I just got one more.
Oh, go ahead, Bob.
Face lineup like you have all fall. What's your take on the hitters?
Oh, it's going to be scary. Once you either lineup you can throw out there, and they would compete in the SEC just when you have them divided up. So whenever you put them together and turn it into one, it's gonna be scary to look at.
I'm good. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Bob. All right, Hutch.
Yeah, Caden, I was wondering if I could get your thoughts on a couple of those young pitchers, Nate Wolgamuth, and he pitched today, and then Jackson Wiggins pitched the other day. How have you seen those guys do this fall?
Oh, both of those guys they're really impressive. You know, they come in and just handle their business. I mean, they go out and compete every single time, and they're gonna be big for us.
That's it for me. Thanks, Kevin.
All right. Hey, Robert, do you have another one? Everybody's good? Very good. All right, Matt, Scott, let's go to Matt Jones.
I typed that in wrong, Kevin. Sorry about that. Hey, Caden, just one more question. Nesbitt and Franklin had singles to start off, and then Brady Slavens had a really good double play. How much did that settle you down?
Oh, you know, that's huge. I mean, things can easily unwind right there, and then one pitch can change everything. So double play ball is huge, and just be able to minimize too is another great part. So
How good of a play did you think that was, though, by Brady?
oh, that's definitely a tough play. It was a slower hit ball with a pretty fast runner, so he had to get there quick and get rid of it. It was impressive.
All right, Caden, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.